The year's 1999. We're about to turn to the new millennium, and England's got some money to bring Ken Kesey and the actual further bus that's still standing, not rotted out, all the way to England to do a documentary called In Search of Merlin. And I knew he was stopping in La Honda. I live on Skyline, here's La Honda, and I went down with 5 rolls of film. I made this photo collage of Ken, his house, his bus, his son, his grandson. And I put it aside. I'm an artist. I went to art school in London, so that's one of the things I do. All of a sudden, I get a call from the San Mateo History Museum in Redwood City. You got anything on famous San Mateo people? I said, yes. I've got a photo collage of Ken Kesey a year and a half before he passes away. And I've got a painting on Jerry Garcia. And they say, well, bring it over. They have an art show. It's a fundraiser for them. And I couldn't believe that people came out of the community that actually knew Ken Kesey in Menlo Park as he rode on Perry Lane. And I just want to do a real quick story that might interest all the writers in the room. This is what I found out. Apparently, Ken would have these amazing parties on Perry Lane, right? And they'd go crazy, right? Insane. The man was able to write his Pulitzer Prize-winning work at 2 a.m. in his kitchen because the neighbors could see across into the kitchen and see him writing at 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning. And everybody, of course, dead out, all right? So this is what I really discovered. All that we do to come together, all right, really does help us become better writers. And so 8 years ago, there I was with Ken's photo collage at the Beat Museum and the painting of Jerry, and North Beach had something called an art walk. And I was an artist at the Beat Museum, so I brought in some more work, and I was sitting downstairs, and poets from the community started coming in and spontaneously reading their poetry. Okay, so I'm on my 7th book. I know that's really important, and we are the living poets, right, Fred? We are the living poets. So all of a sudden, year in, year out, this festival has grown, and this is the festival of the living poets at the Beat Museum. I think that means something, all right? So, I'm going to throw some poetry at you. This one's called The Past is Only What You Leave Behind. Obsessed by the thought that we repeat our life lessons until we learn them, it seems unfair that the past is only what we leave behind. What? Really? You mean I'm going to have to face up to these issues and go through all of this again? No, I must do better. Yes, I want an improved future that I can look forward to, so I'm trying to change things, but it's hard. And this one goes down pretty well. It's called, I Believe You Have to Fight for Your Right to Party. Okay? Party, party, but is it your way? You go here, you go there, people, places, events, but are you really having fun? Noise, good food, drinks that you can't drink, not enough smoke available to really relax and enjoy. So what to do? You've got to fight for your right to party your way. Go outside, ignore the crowd, create your own party, bring it on, do it in the garden, do your thing, then go back in and have a better time. So I throw this British stuff at you guys because I know you like it for some reason. And this one's called You're Bloody Funny You Are, all right? So being British American is a challenge. Speaking English that makes sense to all involved. So when I can, I burst out in a totally British way. Yes, we do say things differently. With the same meaning, we can sound completely different. So when I say, you're bloody funny you are, everyone in England immediately knows what I'm talking about. And in America, it sounds like a fight is involved. Well, it wasn't. Bloody funny is good. It's our ancestors that knew the earth. Having a hard time connecting, me too, to the spirit of the land that contained the knowledge about life. The fairies, the spirit beings, so silent now. It's our ancestors that knew the earth. Talk to the land and the little fairies we were seen and heard, that were seen and heard. With advice no more, it's my belief that we sent them away. So when you're feeling lonely, cut off, misunderstood, here's what we can do. Call on the old ones, people and spirits here before us. Ask for guidance and help, plus a clear path to follow. Anybody else willing to believe in fairies again? Fairies?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Just try. All right. Rebel, rebel, what now? Rebel, rebel, what now? When overcome with complex personal issues, one asks oneself, rebel, rebel, what now? Defining progress takes work. I pace myself to complete and continue the journey. Amongst flowers and ashes, dusk and dawn, I encourage the rebel side of me to a rebirth. Don't just linger in the past. Come forward and demand your future, because without you I am lost. Frozen in niceness, but no longer interested. I realize now that who I really am is more complicated than I originally thought. Thank you everybody for listening.